Plus is the activities and social organisation where you can get involved in the widest possible range of activities: sports, socialising, weekends away and group night events. All over the country there are nearly 200 of these groups and new ones are opening all the time. 18 Plus is a voluntary, independently run and non-profit making organisation. Spread from Coventry to Colchester, Wharfdale to Wimborne, membership of one group entitles you to visit any in the whole federation, enjoying new activities and, of course, making new friends. Groups are all members of the National Federation of 18 Plus Groups. Each group has a regular meeting once a week. Various activities appear on a carefully pre-arranged programme, and they range from fencing demonstrations to party games and outdoor sports. Visiting other groups in the area also plays a large part in 18 Plus life. New friends are easily made, and the groups, of course, all support each other. Belonging to the Federation provides the opportunity for groups and members to participate in what is a multi-activity organisation. Without cooperation and support from other groups, it would of course be almost impossible to run a good quality disco or any other event or sports events, and there'd be little opportunity to enjoy competitive activities. As the Federation flourishes, so the scope and variety of activity increases. Events at all levels become larger and more comprehensive, and of course, more enjoyable. Throughout the year, there are a number of holidays run for 18 Plus members, and these range from groups booking Nicholson House for a weekend through to holidays abroad.
Oh, by the way, there are
Some activities that started as group events have now become 18 Plus institutions. Now Get Out of That is run every year in various locations.
Get those hands in here, get those hands in here. It's right for you, sweetheart.
Caister in Norfolk hosts the longest 18 Plus holiday. Chalets accommodate more than 1,000 plussers, as they're called, over the Easter break. And as you'd expect of an 18 Plus holiday, the evening's entertainment caters for all tastes.
Don't you let this home into sorrow.
As well as the more conventional range of music, 1992 saw an alternative, like a visit by an Oompa band. By the second full day, reception has thankfully calmed down a little, though it's still manned to handle inquiries. And even the stars, whoever they may be, have to be booked in. One well-known regular customer was spotted outside the pub, but he appeared to be concerned about royal marriage rumours that were floating around at the time.
I'm not a friend of Princess Anne's. I cannot navigate or sail. No, I'm sorry.
Anyway, back to the weekend. During the day, there's plenty to do. A real ale trip is so popular that extra coaches have to be put on to cope with 250 thirsty plussers. During the trip, an impromptu concert was given by the winners of the talent contest. Recent years have seen spectacular light shows in Neptune's palace. These are so lively that even the operator is allowed to let rip once in a while, and why not? Love it or hate it, the Time Warp seems to be 18+'s anthem, and it would be unusual for a large gathering of plussers not to take part in a large formation dance. The final night at Caister shouldn't be missed at any cost. All the stops are pulled out for a massive extravaganza, an appropriate end to a great holiday. Also in Norfolk is Wash. The car treasure hunt tests the skills of everyone, not least the driver. During the day, 18+ manages to take over the local swimming pool and the cinema. The entertainment includes lunchtime cabarets, karaoke competitions, and of course, there's plenty more live music in the evening. The annual Mad Mini Olympics, better known as AMO, takes place in Chelmsford and is reminiscent of the good, or is it the bad old days of Jeux Sans Frontières?
On the wheelbarrow race, all the chairs.
In June, groups from all over the country converge on Bedford to compete against each other on rafts specially built for the occasion. This event has been running for well over 10 years using the boating lake next to the River Ouse.
got 3 different sections. This is a judging table which is going to be halfway down the passageway. Try to be fair as possible.
Now, what on earth has all this to do with 18 plus? Well, they're all scenes from training exercises run for members. The Federation is firmly committed to providing training for all its members. It not only benefits them in 18 plus, but also in their careers. Indeed, some people have been sponsored by their employers to attend 18 plus training events. A clear vote of confidence in 18 plus's value as an organisation. Training events cover a range of skills, including administration, personal communication, finance and publicity. Those members that progress within 18 plus, more advanced management skills are covered. These include motivation, communication and group dynamics. One major event of the year for an area chairman is to attend the NEC Handover Weekend. Designed partially as a get-to-know-you exercise, these activities can take place in a variety of situations, as you can see. The headquarters of 18 Plus is in Newent, Gloucester. Nicholson House is a former courthouse, now converted into a residential centre with accommodation for at least 16 people. It was acquired for 18 Plus use in the late 70s and is named after the founder and first chairman of the Federation, Dr. John Nicholson. He was active in the Federation from 1941 to 1970. Many groups stay during the year, using it as a base for visiting local attractions. There are a number of picturesque walks around the area, and Newent Lake is just up the road. The Carnegie Room is in fact the old courtroom, named after the trust that funded the original survey into the social needs of young people, culminating in 18 plus. It's big enough for use as a conference room, seating 40 or 50 people. It's regularly used for training courses run by both national and area. 3 or 4 times a year, the NEC meets here to discuss and decide 18 plus policy. Observers are allowed to attend most of the meeting and to take an active part in the discussion, though of course they can't vote. Though there's a lot of formal business to get through during the weekend, it's not all work, rest assured. A local hostelry, used as overflow accommodation, is just across the road. The George is understandably very popular after a hard day's slog, and when needed, the restaurant is pressed into action. Dinner here is always lively. Around the country, areas run a variety of activities. Sports days packed with bizarre events are always popular. Conventional and non-conventional, that's 18 plus. Always expect the unexpected. During the year, most groups will hold a couple of Saturday night social events. Normally they can take the form of discos, but they do include barn dances, meals out and night-wide games. Along with area sporting activities, the group disco enables 18+ members from other groups to meet. In 1991, 18+ celebrated its 50th anniversary. Around the country, areas capitalised on this by running special events.
That's it, bring it on the dance floor, make it into a circle.
Plus has a hierarchy like any other organisation. The national chairman chairs all National Executive Council meetings and plays a major part on another subcommittee, the Management and Finance Standing Subcommittee. They look after the budgeting and staffing requirements of the Federation. The Publicity and Communication SSC's brief is to improve and maintain our profile, both internally and externally. And as the name infers, the most important aspect of the Recruitment and Development SSC is to expand the membership of 18+, both by improving those groups already in existence and by opening new ones. The Activities and Competitions SSC organises and coordinates a very wide range of events held around the country throughout the year. And last, but by no means least, the Training and Education SSC runs a national programme of courses for improving individual skills. Each SSC has a number of officers, with one person, the chairman, reporting to the NEC. All area chairmen or women are part of the NEC and play an important part in the planning of 18+ policy. Each area has a committee, and some, due to their geographic size, have a regional committee as well. These are made up of chairman, administrator, treasurer, activities officer, development officer and PRO. In addition, some areas have a charity coordinator to look after an increasingly important part of 18+ life. Each area has a number of groups. All these have basically the same organisation as areas. There are variations at both area and group, so this structure should not be viewed as set in concrete. Once a year, the annual national conference is held to discuss and decide the future of 18+. As well as the conference, it is, of course, a big social occasion. There have been a number of venues over the years, and until 1991, the Federation enjoyed the facilities of the Metropole Hotel at the Birmingham NEC. Every group should attend with 2 delegates per group, though any number of observers is welcome. When a vote is required, the delegates can all vote. In other words, 2 votes per attending group. The NEC, along with SSC chairman, sit on the top table. The national chairman, ably supported by the General Secretary, chairs the meeting. In the evening, possibly the smartest social event of the year takes place. Many people dust down their dresses and DJs and party the night away. And though everyone has fun, some people seem to be having more fun than others. Names, of course, withheld to protect the innocent and not so innocent.
Oi, where are you done with Vaughan? Hotel. We are looking at serious training issues, and the first issue, of course, is learning how to use a telephone while inebriated. Mark, how's it going? Badly. Over to you in the studio. Thank you very much indeed.
1992 saw a radical but popular change of venue for the conference. Butlin's holiday camp at Minehead played host to 500 people, wondering quite what to expect. This time the venue was straight out of Disney, with treasure islands and caves galore. And the NEC was even more squashed than usual. Once again, everyone dressed up for the evening and partied the night away. Unfortunately, the clocks went forward. Those with enough stamina could carry on until 5 in the morning, making waking up the next morning impossible. One area chairman didn't. That was hardly surprising. 18+ is involved in community and charity work both directly and indirectly. groups regularly get involved in assisting local projects, taking handicapped kids round the zoo or cleaning the outside of a church and so on. Raising money for charity is a popular aspect of life in 18+. Many thousands of pounds are raised annually, the proceeds given to many deserving causes. Here's the Wessex area doing their Strongman Act, all in aid of ITV's telethon. Of course, around the country, sponsored walks happen by the dozen. But not everyone wears the correct footwear.
Get it on film.
So there you have it. A brief but by no means complete view of 18+ activities around the country. New ideas are always welcome for activities, but don't be surprised if you get asked to organise one. If you'd like further information about 18+, please contact your local group or the national headquarters. The address will appear at the end of this video.